Bloomberg Audio Studios. Podcasts, radio, news.
The Stock Movers Report, your roundup of companies making moves in the stock market, harnessing the power of Bloomberg data.
Let's take a look at some stocks on the move today. I'm Nathan Hager, joined by Bloomberg's Valerie Teitel. And Valerie, now it looks like we're a step closer to getting end of the government shutdown. We're back to focusing on AI stocks, and Nvidia certainly in focus this morning. Good morning.
Yeah, at least not for good reasons. Nvidia is in focus because it's in the red. It is leading the losses for the Mag 7 this morning. It's down 1.5% so far in pre-market trade. Now, this does come after yesterday's session saw near 6% gains. It was Nvidia's fourth best session of the year yesterday. So maybe not a surprise we're on a back foot, but adding to the negativity around Nvidia has been a surprise move by SoftBank to offload its shares of Nvidia. They announced this in their earnings overnight that they did so in the month of October. They announced that alongside making an additional investment in OpenAI. So perhaps that's saying that SoftBank is seeing more value in privately held AI companies rather than publicly traded stocks such as Nvidia. So Nvidia on a back foot this morning after the gains of yesterday. It's in the red, down 1.5%.
And that's not the only Mag 7 name on the back foot this morning. What's going on with Meta Platforms, Valerie?
This is a really interesting one. Meta is down 1.3%, and this comes after a Financial Times article reporting that the company's chief AI strategist, Yan LeCun, is planning to leave to create his own startup. Now, this is a French-U.S. scientist who is considered one of the pioneers of modern AI. He worked on longer-term research products under Meta's AI research lab, and recently the CEO, Mark Zuckerberg, at Meta has been radically overhauling Meta's AI operations to focus more on rapidly rolling out models and AI products instead of long-term projects. So perhaps he is wanting to leave the firm to start on other projects of his own, but it does seem to be impacting the stock price. The loss of this main AI chief scientist, Meta is down 1.2%.
Yeah, after all the hiring that Meta's been doing at Apple, very interesting development there. A big loss this morning for CoreWeave. That stock is just getting clobbered, Valerie.
Yeah, another tech stock in the red. CoreWeave is down over 10% in pre-market trade. And I think this is telling us about potential bottlenecks in this race to build out these AI data centers. CoreWeave is falling after earnings. Essentially, what happened is that they had a delay within a third party on building out a data center. And that delay means that they could not fulfill a customer contract. And they had to essentially mark down their guidance when it comes to sales for the remaining quarters of the year. So perhaps investors are not taking kindly to the fact that CoreWeave is not able to meet customer expectations as quick as possible. Also, they had some tighter margins, which were a weak spot in the otherwise pretty great report for the third quarter. Now, CoreWeave is the tech company the IPO'd back in March, and essentially their business model is renting out access to powerful AI chips to its main customers, which are Microsoft and Meta.
And just 30 seconds left, but investors seem to like what they got from the first earnings for the new Paramount Skydance.
Yes, shares gained as much as 10%. They're up around 5% now. The company claimed more efficiencies from the merger back in August with Skydance. They see efficiencies of around $3 billion up from the amount they previously claimed of $2 billion. So investors liking these cost efficiencies, which were announced alongside a further workforce reduction. So Paramount Skydance up 5% this morning.
The Stock Movers Report from Bloomberg Radio. Check back with us throughout the day for the latest roundup of companies making news on Wall Street. And for the latest market-moving headlines, listen to Bloomberg Radio live. Catch us on YouTube, Bloomberg.com, and on Apple CarPlay and Android Auto with the Bloomberg Business app.